Hello everybody, welcome back to Cooking with Brenda. First of all, I want to tell everybody I hope you had a wonderful, blessed Christmas. And we did. And I made a few things over Christmas that I wanted to share with everybody, but our family came in 3 or 4 hours early, so we didn't get a chance to record it. But it's not really a thing that you would have at Christmas. It's just a thing that you could take anytime. Family, cookout, party at work, anything. You can use it any time of the year. Number 2, I will fix them for you eventually. I used my ingredients, so I have to get some more. And last but not least, I want to tell all of our subscribers and the ones to come that we love you and we want to wish you a very happy new year. Be safe, happy, God bless you. So I'm going to give you a couple quick things and then a surprise thing that I hope you will enjoy. And one of these things, you might not believe any of them, so I'm going to get one of them going so it can start what it's supposed to do. Okay, I'm going to use bacon, some egg and milk, and seasoned flour. You're right, I'm always using something weird, so you can put milk in here, but I have some canned milk already open. I'm going to use it because I don't want it to go bad, and I don't think that was enough. So I'm going to, I've got 3 eggs in here, by the way. Right now I put 3 eggs, but I mean, you need to have something to make your breading stick. I've cut some bacon up already, and I think I'm going to need more milk, though. I really do. And y'all know how I like a real rich taste, so I'll keep this other can open here. Let's rinse that thing off. I got my towel over here. I always like to rinse my stuff off because you never know what's been on it. People don't wash their hands, and you never know, spider, whatever. I don't know. I don't care. I just like to make sure it's clean. Okay, let's put a little more in there. And I got my whisk doing something else, and this is better to really do with a fork, but it don't matter as long as you get it mixed up. Let's get the egg and the milk blended real good together there. Okay, I'll let my pan heat up a little bit here. I'm using one of those red copper pans, so we'll go see how it works here with bacon. I'm not going to start it out frying quick because I don't want it to pop everywhere. Now I got some thick bacon here, and you want to get it. I just got some thick bacon. It's Smithfield Smokehouse, and it doesn't matter, but you do need to use a thick bacon because it's, you don't want it all to fry away, and a lot of bacon does that if you just want it a little thicker. So let's get it going here. Let's get over here a little bit closer. I always make a mess whatever I'm cooking. I'm messy. So I'm going to get a little bit of this going. Just drop it down in the milk and the egg and put it in the flour. This is seasoned flour, by the way. If you want to use regular flour because of the ingredients in here and you can't have some of it, I don't see why that wouldn't be okay. Use whichever kind of flour you want. I understand people can't always have the salt and everything that's in there. We probably shouldn't be eating it, but we continue to raise our cholesterol just so we can take medicine. Laugh out loud. That's not true, but we do eat a lot of things we shouldn't, and but that's okay. I'm just showing you how I do it, And that way, you do it however you want with whatever kind of flour. But like I said, it is best to use a thick bacon, so you'll have some left when you get done. And the leaner, the better. I send my husband to get bacon. He won't look to see if it's lean. He just gets it. See, look at that piece. There ain't no lean on that, and I don't like it. I'd cook it for him, but that's going to just be all lard. Let's find some more. There's some that's a little better. It's a little bigger, but that don't matter. It's going to fry down some anyway. I like it at least 1.5 inches. Should be about 1.5 inches. Let's see if that looks any better. We'll just try it. Okay, I almost got this skillet full, and while it's frying, we're going to go on to something else. I got a couple little surprises for you. Something kind of neat you might like. Y'all gonna get to watch me do something here. So I'm gonna let those fry. I'm gonna pull it back on the eye so they can all cook, and I'm gonna wash my hands, get all this goo off. Okay, we'll go over here. I've got that pan cooking, and I got a little surprise for you. I'm gonna show you a couple quick things here. Number one being what's behind curtain number 2. I have got some Fig Newton cookies. Now let me tell you something. I like Fig Newton cookies. But one time I was at someone's house at a Christmas party, and I eat these, and I had no idea they were Fig Newton cookies. I really didn't. And I'll tell you what, they sure were good. And I asked my friend, what are these? And she said, you ain't gonna believe it. I said, tell me. She said, it's Fig Newton cookies. I couldn't believe it. What I'm gonna do is, get me another knife. And I'm gonna, you know, they're small already. You don't have to, but I like to just cut them in 2. Dump them in a bowl with a lid. Like I said, I like Fig Newton cookies, but I had no idea what I was eating was Fig Newton cookies. There's something that changes the taste of it. Okay, I've got something else I can do for you real quick while that side's cooking, I believe. I don't know. I might check them and see. I might not have enough time to do the other one. It's getting pretty brown, but it needs to be done for sure. It's awesome. It's not tearing up, and just, you know how bacon is, it's shrinking and everything. This is doing real good, better than I expected. So I guess it don't matter if it's real lean or nothing. I've got a little bit of grease, but not hardly any. My husband said to me, he said, you forgot to put the grease in the pan. I said, I'm frying bacon, you don't need no grease. You don't when you need. He said, well, I didn't know, I ain't no cook. So I thought that was kind of amusing when he said, you forgot to put any oil in there. Okay, next thing, I think I'll do this again first, and I need to deal with this first, and then go on to the next one. I like to put, sorry for the noise. In case there is any grease, I'm going to put it right on there. I think they're done. They look done to me. I don't want to lose my breading, because when one cools, I'll let my husband taste it for you. See what he thinks. Well, it's slick in this skillet. I like this skillet. Don't get me wrong, I like my other stuff too, but this is a nice skillet right here. one of my best friends is an elderly lady. She's about 81 years old. She'll be 82 in April. And she's real healthy. She's real healthy and all, but she orders stuff all the time out of books. You know, she don't go shopping nowhere but the grocery store, but she orders stuff out of books. And she decides whether she does or she doesn't like it. And, well, she liked this, but the only thing she cooked in it's what the picture showed when they was advertising it. She ordered it. She made the thing that was on that they showed on TV or in the book, and she made that and decided she didn't care for it and gave it to me, and that's what she does with everything. Even if it costs $100, she'll still do it. I've got a casserole dish that's like a crock pot. It's a crock pot casserole dish. And it's brand new. I haven't used it yet, and she didn't either. She got it and decided she didn't want it and gave it to me. Get this filled up, and I'm going to show you another thing for tonight. And then we'll come back with some more tomorrow. So let me get, okay, you get the butter over here. I'm going to need a little butter. I use butter in my scrambled eggs. Okay, my bacon's done. And I got a surprise for you. There's hardly no grease. Hardly none. I haven't emptied anything out, and look, there's no grease. Now, let me tell you something before I forget it. When you do this, since that flour's already seasoned, you do not want a seasoned bacon like applewood or nothing like that. You don't want a seasoned bacon. It'll be real salty if you do that. You just want a plain, thick bacon. And even though the bacon wasn't real lean, it still didn't cook away. So, I didn't think it would, but sometimes I think maybe it would, but it didn't. At least it didn't in this skillet. It didn't fry away. I done 2 skillets, and look, there's hardly no grease whatsoever. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I don't like to waste stuff if I don't have to. And I'm going to pour this little bit right here in the top of my trash bag. That's all I'm going to do. Just get that little tiny bit out, and that wasn't much. Just not even a fourth of a teaspoon. Okay, I made a mess, of course, I always do, but it's okay. I'll make David clean it up. How about that? I wish I could make David clean it up. It's hard. And now, these eggs, I'm not going to waste these eggs. I'm going to try to scramble them. Ain't no use in wasting them eggs. Just put a little butter in them. And let it melt. You don't need much. I put about a tablespoon in there. And let it melt. Oh, by the way, look at our bacon. It didn't, our pieces, they did, of course, they stuck together right there, but I'm going to let the taster taste one. Let me find one that's cooled. Ouch, I don't think none of them's cooled. I've done 2 skillets, by the way, and don't seem like, I put the hot ones on top, and none of them seems to be that cool. I think them's cooled down. Okay, you lost your good stuff. That's okay, you'll get over it. Look, I'm a simple person. I carry on and cut up. That's mostly me. I carry on and cut up and... Oh, I got a thumbs up on that. Good. But like I said, don't forget, you don't want to get a seasoned bacon unless you're going to use plain flour, because if you use this seasoned flour, and it's Big Spring Meals seasoned flour. It's got all the seasonings in it. You don't add nothing. You're making steak and gravy like I use that with steak and gravy. You don't add nothing to it. Now I'm going to put these eggs in here. We're going to scramble these eggs up. I won't put that bottom stuff in the bottom in there. I'm probably going to need this, I don't know. Okay, these are cooking pretty good. I'm only worried because normally when I make scrambled eggs, I use butter and jug milk. They fluff better like that, but they might fluff good. I'm gonna see. I'm hoping they will fluff real good for me. I like fluffy eggs. So just let me get them here, spread them out, let them cook a little more. So you know, if you stir them too much, they won't fluff for sure. Okay, seems like don't cook them too fast. Just put them in there, let them do their thing. They're better in a non-stick skillet, you know, and if you got a fluff in there, though, you don't need to separate it too much, you know, or they won't fluff. I'm doing okay. But usually I have big chunks, you know, they'll fluff real good and they're so pretty. That is really good. That's good. Okay, while those is cooking, I'm getting a little water back out of those. So it happens, it doesn't matter. Oh, I can't shake with that arm. I'm having shoulder problems. I need some of Granny's rheumatism medicine off the Beverly Hillbillies. See if I can jump and turn flips and everything. That's all you gotta really do is just shake them. I got another surprise for y'all that you might not would think of on a daily basis, or you know, but I like banana pudding and my husband's not real crazy about it. He told me to fix him one, but he still didn't eat it. And I'm going to show you a good way when there's only a couple of you. You know when you make a banana pudding, when you open and close, those bananas and those cookies starts getting watery. So I've got a way where that will happen. See, my eggs are getting fluffy, but I just didn't want to throw, and you know, I just did not want to throw those eggs away. There wasn't no use to, so my husband's going to have some breakfast for supper. It's really good. I'll fix him some toast. He should be okay. And look at these pieces. You know how I cut them? Some of them was bigger than the others. Look, they did not shrink. They done really good. I'm real happy about it. And by the way, let me just tell you, this is a brand new recipe that I wanted to try, and it done good. I'm happy. You see, that's how I experiment. I think about stuff and then I do it, and it turns out good. So I wanted to see how this would turn out before we got a thumbs up. But me and my husband both were giving a thumbs up on this bacon. It's really good. And I'm sure the eggs will be good too. I don't think there's going to be a problem with them, you know. They don't have too much of the bacon or anything in it, or the flour, so I left it in the bottom of that bowl. But they're doing pretty good. Not as fluffy as normal, but edible. How about that? They're done, but and like I said, they're not as fluffy as normal, but they're edible, and they're done. So I'm just going to turn them off on the stove, let it sit there. It ain't going to hurt anything. Then I'm going to go to one more thing and show you. I think I'll come over here so we can see good in the light. I don't need that. Now, I'm going to tell you something, and I'm sorry, but you're going to have to see me do something I didn't want you to see me do, but it's okay. It don't matter. I done this pudding. All I done was mix it up with my whisk. I mixed it up with my whisk. Anyway, that was 3 cups of milk in here. It was just instant pudding. And I got to go the simple way sometimes. That's just the way it is. And don't need that no more. And them's fine. That's just a little bit of butter and water coming out of the eggs. I think it always happens when you use milk. Okay, look. You see these 3 jars? You could use either one of them you wanted to make your banana pudding. when you have just like me and my husband, he's not crazy about it and I love it. And when you open and close, that cookies and those bananas start getting watery. And I'm going to show you some. I don't know how many I'm going to be able to do yet because I don't have many cookies. I'm wondering if graham crackers would work. They might. But look, we'll just do this. I'll make with what cookies I got. Some people don't even hardly use cookies. Now, my bananas are going bad and I've been ciphering through them. Trying to figure out if I got enough or whatever, you know. So what I'm going to do, I think I'll make these 2 little jars. I've got enough for both. I'm just going to make these 2 little jars. Just put your little bit of pudding in the bottom. You know, it's like I have to come up with a way, you know, so you won't have to waste all that stuff. And they all come in on me during Christmas and I wasn't able. Now I'm ciphering through my bananas trying to find some that were good. And they're real ripe, but that's okay. That'll be okay. And just cut them up down there in your pudding. I think I've ciphered through and found enough to make my what I want to show you, you know. I just want to show you this. This one looks pretty good. Let me cut a little bit of it off. See, I've learned to you know, from growing up, and like this is an idea that I found out and or I come up with. I don't like watery pudding, and this is just something I come up with so I won't be wasteful with it. And I'm going to be able to get enough out of that. I might have to find another jar. Drop you some cookies down in there, a couple. I like it to kind of look pretty, even if I'm once going to eat it. I might have to use the big jar too if I find enough bananas. Make stuff like this for us or for me. But this will sit in the refrigerator for several days. It won't be open, so it won't go bad. Whoops. We'll drop what I did come up with. Now let's put that banana in there. A little more pudding. Let me tell you something about this pudding. I used the whisk and I whisked and mixed it up real good. And when I came back to it, it was already thick. You don't have to beat pudding to death to get it to thicken. I'm going to tell you something else. You have a lid and a bowl. This is a Tupperware bowl and I got the lid for it. You can put that in the bowl and shake it. But, hey, all I done was mix that up with the whisk and I come back to it, it was already thick. So it's okay that way. What I put last? Oh, it don't matter. I was trying to use those cookies, so I might have to pull that big one out too. I can find enough bananas to do the big one too. I think. Maybe I can't. I'll have to get another small jar. But this is just to give y'all an idea, and I'm going to show you something else. I'll put a little more pudding. I couldn't find it at first because Sadie's been down here now. You know what I'm going to put on here next. You'll figure out what I mean with kids. Kids likes anything sweet. Most of them do anyway. Now most people's going to top this with Cool Whip or something in a big bowl or whatever. I'm going to put this on here. I'm going to tell you, it's really cold. This is chocolate sprinkles, by the way, and that's what I mean. If you got a kid, you probably might not. I had a hard time finding them, so Sadie's been here and she knows they're here. You know how kids are in sprinkles. I thought they was all colors, but they're not. They're chocolate, which is fine. Don't matter. Put anything you want to on top of them. And there you go, some banana pudding. And I was going to go through those bananas, and I started, but he was ready, so we had to get on with it. Now I'll just put them in the refrigerator. They're pretty. You can see the bananas, you can see the pudding and the cookies. And there you go. You won't have to, it's just me. So that's that. And it's really cold here. Y'all stay warm, and once again, Happy New Year's. Everybody take care, and God bless you.